Hello, good morning. Today we're going to be focusing on using a commercial coffee roaster for doing large batches of coffee roasting. Our commercial coffee roasters are set up for small businesses, people who want to roast green and then resell it to local coffee shops or supermarkets. They're also a great item if you have your own coffee shop and you want to roast a fresh green coffee. As you can see in the back of our commercial coffee roasters, there's a 1/2-inch iron pipe, and we have ordered special these custom lines with on-off valves. When plugging in your commercial coffee roaster, use a very heavy-duty extension cord. The amperage that this draws out will knock down or kick your amp breaker. Now, I'll bring in the chaff collector. This is your chaff collector. It's in place. The smoke connecting lines are connected. Also note that this is the back of your roaster. Normally there's a black cover here, but I've opened it up so you can see the motors and how pretty much how the whole unit is set up and how the motors work. What we have here is the main switching unit. This one that I got in came in a little damaged. That's why I'm using it myself. I figured I didn't want to sell a damaged one to a customer. This is the main switch on off. This is exhaust fan, the drum rotating, the cooling fan, the mixing fan. This is also the igniter. You'll note that we've opened up this little chrome covered area. I personally like it opened, so if there is some kind of a gas buildup and a flame over, it has gas room to get out and no explosion occurs. This is a close-up of our spark igniter mechanism. When these have come in for us by our company in Turkey, they've set a single spark igniter on one gas head. In my opinion, that's not enough. If you have a good electrician and can set off 4 more of these igniters on each individual head, that would be a better way of setting this particular unit up. We will light this by using a blowtorch burner, which we'll show you right now. Here I am using the burner to light the top of each head. Start it at a very low level of gas coming in, and then once it gets warmed up, you can adjust it to just the right flame. We'll turn on the main switch. We turn on the drum to get the drum rolling, to get it heated up. And we turn on the exhaust fan to keep the heat and gas from building up inside. What we're waiting for is 100 degrees Celsius. This is your green bean hopper. As this is a 5-kilo roaster, it can hold up to about 10 or 11 pounds of green beans. We now have approximately 10 to 11 pounds of green coffee beans in the hopper. This valve is also closed. When the temperature gets up to 90 or 100, that's when we release the beans and start the roast. Now we are releasing the green beans into the drum. Okay, they're all in. Close the valve. And then there we are, spinning green beans. If at all possible, you want to roast outdoors. It's better for air, it's better for smoke, all these different things. This also can be hooked up just like a conventional fireplace, using insulated stack going up and through your ceiling, and you can roast inside. It's been about 10 to 12 minutes. As you can see, our roast is getting darker and closer to what we would like, which is a full city roast. Full city is where you hear a first popcorn crack, then there'll be a minute or 2 delay, and then you'll hear a little bit louder second crack. That would be considered a full city. I like to pull out a sample, and be careful because this is hot, but I like to take a look and see how close to a good roast we are, and that needs a little bit more for me. So I'll put it back in. We're at our full roast and we want to dump it real quick here. We want to turn on the rotating cooling device as well as the fans that will suck the chaff down. Then we lift lift it up and let our roast come out and spin and cool off. We've got a nice full city with a light gloss on it. And we try to keep it moving. I must have put a little too much coffee in, but that's okay. We'll keep it moving and let it cool down. It's cooled down enough for us. We're going to dump it into our our brass bin here. And when it cools down enough, we'll take it and put it in bags and sell it to our customers. We've completed our first roast for the day. We always start early in the day. That way, the drum is heated up. Dump your next 10 pounds in, roast away, and then you can roast all day continuously. Thanks for watching our barscigarsandbrew.com video on commercial coffee roasting. Should you need a 2.5, 5 kilo, up to 50 and 100 kilo, which is up to 200 or 300 pounds of coffee roasting in one roast, we have all the commercial roasters available from Turkey. We're direct importers and direct sellers. So please visit us at barscigarsandbrew.com.